This is Sean. We're here at Gallery 42 in between Meridian and Pennsylvania downtown on the north side of Washington. And Mary, you're the curator of this beautiful establishment. 4 stories of art and events. And tonight, Woodrow. He is the artist, and that image behind you is a unbelievable sculpture of the mind, essentially. So give us a little bit of background of Will. I know he's been involved here, and just a little bit about the night.
Yeah, Will is actually, he's a rising star in the art world. This is Will Woodrow's Autumn Imaginarium is the name of the show. It's his second solo show at Gallery 42. This piece right here is called Awakening. And it's an amazing piece, actually. The whole show has a lot of different things to offer. His pieces range between fantasy, whimsy, horror, contemporary, nostalgia, some mind-bending pieces in here as well. We like to say this collection is delirium and delight. The whole show will give you a journey through, his mind a little bit and his creative side. He is a sculpture artist here in the city from Indianapolis right here. However, he has been represented in art galleries all over the country, really, from Chicago, New York, St. Louis. Like I said, this is his second show here. So we're really happy to have him back. Last year was a blast. It's perfect for October. It's Friday the 13th. We have some horror pieces upstairs. We have a horde of zombies upstairs. So yeah, it's perfect timing, and we're real excited to have him in. I'm sure you'll talk to him later.
Well, I look forward to the night and seeing all the creative sculptures, art, and especially the zombies. And I thank you for your time, and this could be another great one here at Gallery 42.
Thanks, John.
Got it. This is Sean. We're here at Gallery 42 with the artist of the evening, Will Woodrow. Will, how you doing?
Great. How's it going?
All right, so you create really unique sculptures.
Thank you.
And first off, what's the material that you use? Like
a lot of this stuff is 3D printed, so it's 3D modeling, mixed medium. I mean, for instance, that has a glass bubble in it, so every piece has a little something different added to it or whatever. But a lot of 3D modeling, a lot of body work, sand paint, and coming up with the concepts for the pieces and then putting them together. And I add a lot of lighting or rotation or whatever to my pieces and just try to make them a little more interactive.
So what's the head at the front lobby? Yeah, what's that made out of?
It's a 3D print as well, but it's like 500 sections, put together. And,
wow.
It's like trying to keep it together while keeping it apart at the same time.
Sure.
I try to push the limitations with that kind of stuff. A lot of engineering involved, like weight limitations, I don't know, for instance, you got this octopus up here that's chandelier that trying to figure out just how to wire it and keep it together and, transporting it's a lot of fun.
Right.
Yeah.
So where's your studio?
I'm over on the east side, yeah. I have an industrial warehouse I work out of.
And where'd you go to school for it, or did you?
I didn't. So self-taught. I mean, just a lot of background, and I've always made art. Music, art. I mean, I'm just art guy. So I don't have any formal training, so to speak. It's just a lot of hands-on.
So what media were you using before 3D printers existed?
I've done just about everything you can think of, we do steel, fiberglass, I used to do canvas painting, stuff like that. Worked in clay, cement, woodworking, welding, you name it. I got into bronze this year, so just constant evolution of mine.
Well, I was here for the 500, the race showing. You had some items here as well for that, didn't you?
Yeah, I've done the last 2 years for the Artist Speed here, and Gallery's been a big supporter for that. They've actually bought a couple of my pieces from that. So.
Well, you do great work. How can people find you?
Social media, Will Woodrow. Look me up. I mean, most of the Will Woodrow searches you're going to find are me in one way or another. So my Instagram, Will Woodrow _ Facebook, whatever. So.
Okay. Well, you do great work, and I hope you have a great showing tonight.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
You got it. How you doing, Bill?
Man, I'm doing great. What a day we're having. It's quite a display of the sculptures today for Will Woodrow.
Oh, I love it. How did you get connected with Will in the first place, or how did you find out about it?
Artists tend to find galleries. Will found us fairly quickly, We incidentally then found Will very quickly as well. What a talent, you know. Someone to bring flat images to real life, and does it in such a way that has a great following, and I love the art.
Well, I think he's one of the most unique sculptors, especially because he's using 3D printers, and that's a whole new evolution to sculpture.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people think that this 3D printing stuff is just a simple thing, you know, it's copying things, but he really doesn't copy objects, he creates objects. He doesn't just take a certain thing and duplicate it. He takes flat images, builds them, creates them, the three-dimensional life form. It's something, yeah.
Well, I hope everybody enjoys themselves tonight. I thank you for having another great night here at Gallery 42.
Hey, thank you for coming.